Archangel Michael says, "The air around you has shifted and the silence you feel tonight is not ordinary. A whisper from the unseen world has crossed into your life, carrying the urgency of someone you once loved. This is not coincidence, it is a call that demands your attention now. The one who passed away has not forgotten you, and their spirit has moved through the veil to deliver a truth. It is not light, it is heavy, and it waits for your heart to receive. They know the moment you are in, and they could no longer remain silent." You may feel chills as you read this, because the soul who speaks carries both sorrow and urgency. They are unsettled because what they left behind has not yet been revealed. A shadow hovers around your household, and this message is the only way to prepare you. Even as you think of their name, their presence grows stronger. The warning is not to harm you but to protect you, because danger has been circling unseen. They need you to listen, for ignoring this message would leave you unguarded. Type Amen to get blessing 333. A family member who once breathed the same air as you is desperate to reveal what was hidden. They carry with them the memories of your childhood, the tears you cried, and the secrets only they could have known. That is how you will know this voice is real. Their words are wrapped in both grief and love, because their message is one of truth and protection. They do not want fear to consume you, but they need you to feel the seriousness of what has been spoken. The things they saw before leaving this earth must now come to light. You must understand, there are movements around you that were kept in silence until now. People near you, even those you thought trustworthy, are not who they pretend to be. The past loved one has observed them from beyond, and now they are revealing the deception. There are plans unfolding in shadows, and they involve you directly. The reason this spirit fights to speak is because you are in the center of it. Their warning is not random, it is about your safety, your destiny, and the choices you must make. Type Amen to get blessing 444. The one who speaks remembers the last time they looked at you, the moment before their departure. That memory still burns like a flame, and it is why they are fighting to warn you now. They never left your side, they only shifted into a realm you could not see. The message is simple yet terrifying: someone close to you is moving in secrecy. They know things about your past, and they are trying to manipulate the future you deserve. The Spirit cries out so that you will not be blind to this betrayal. Their energy pulls at your heart as if a hand has rested on your shoulder from nowhere. You may feel the temperature drop in the room, because their presence is real. This is not imagination, this is the boundary between the living and the departed breaking open for your sake. They want you to know their love is eternal, but love is not enough if the truth remains hidden. That is why they have chosen this moment to break through. They are begging you to listen, to prepare, and to stand guarded. Type Amen to get blessing 555. The Spirit is restless because they see the storm circling your life. Their eyes from beyond have captured moments that you could not notice with your own. They want you to know that the people smiling in front of you are not always smiling behind your back. There are secrets traded in whispers, and your name has been spoken in those circles. The departed soul trembles with urgency because they know betrayal is near. Their warning is the shield that you need to survive what is coming. The energy around you feels heavier than usual, almost as if the air itself carries a burden. That weight is their presence, pressing close to make sure you listen. They are not here to frighten you. They are here because your destiny depends on this message. Your life is about to shift, and the change will not come quietly. The Spirit is trying to prepare you, because once it begins, there is no turning back. This is why you must remain open, alert, and ready to receive. Type Amen to get blessing 666. They are showing you flashes of memories, moments you shared together. These memories rise not to bring sorrow but to confirm their identity. You will know it is truly them because only they could carry these hidden details of your life. They whisper of a letter, a name, and a hidden truth that is waiting for you to uncover. It will shock you when you find it, but it will also protect you from harm. That is why they are guiding you now, step by step. The Spirit has seen doors opening and closing around you in the physical world. Each door represents a decision, and they know which one you must not choose. If you walk the wrong path, the betrayal will strike harder. They speak with love, but their voice trembles with urgency. You are not alone in this. Your ancestors, too, are standing in quiet circles around you. They all whisper the same truth: pay attention. Type Amen to get blessing 777. Archangel Michael says, the veil is thin tonight. It is in this fragile moment that voices from the other side become strong enough to reach you. Do not mistake this presence as coincidence, it has been arranged for your protection. The one you lost has been watching over you in silence, but tonight they are breaking that silence. They cannot bear to see you stepping into danger without knowing. Their warning is love transformed into words. They remind you that time is short, and the deception is close to being revealed. Someone connected to you by bloodline or family bond is hiding more than you imagine. This is not just gossip, it is a truth that will shift your life. Your loved one trembles because they know you trust too easily. They are warning you so you can build your shield before it is too late. This is their final act of love from the other side. Type Amen to get blessing 888. Their message is not just a warning but a call to awaken. You have been walking with blind trust, unaware of the shadows hiding behind familiar faces. Now, the unseen world has decided to expose it all. You may sense dreams growing stronger, more vivid, almost too real. That is because they are trying to reach you in the quiet hours when your guard is down. Those dreams are not random, they are signals. They show you images, places, and sometimes people whose faces feel blurred. These visions are their way of saying, watch closely. If you ignore them, you will walk straight into the trap that has been set. Your heart may ache at this revelation, but the Spirit insists you need to hear it. Painful truths are better than comfortable lies, especially when your safety is at stake. That is why they will not rest until you understand. Type Amen to get blessing 999. The voice of the departed grows heavier as it presses against your soul. They are pleading with you to stay awake, because what is hidden will soon be exposed. You cannot turn away now, the truth is moving toward you with force. They speak of a meeting that happened without your knowledge. Words were exchanged, and your name was at the center of it all. They want you to know that betrayal has been discussed behind closed doors. The Spirit trembles with grief because the very people you trusted most are the ones weaving deception. They do not want you to collapse when the truth finally surfaces. This message is meant to strengthen you before the storm. Their love surrounds you even as they reveal painful truths. They are showing you the shadows so that you may stand in the light. Their warning is your protection, their message is your shield. Type Amen to get blessing 111. At night, you may notice small signs. A flickering light, a sudden chill, a faint fragrance that feels familiar. These are not accidents, they are signals from the spirit world. They are trying to make you aware of their presence. Your departed loved one has been moving around your home, placing these signs where you would notice them. They are showing you they are not far from you. They have crossed the boundary of silence because your safety is urgent. They are whispering that someone is moving too close to your private life. They have seen the plans, the whispers, and the hidden motives. That is why they chose this very moment to reach through the veil. Archangel Michael says, you cannot ignore what is being revealed. The Spirit's urgency is divine protection, making sure your eyes finally see. The deception around you cannot survive the light of this truth. Type Amen to get blessing 222. The departed one is speaking of papers, of documents, of something left behind. They insist that within these details lies a truth that must come out. You may not have looked at them in years, but now is the time. They are showing you a hidden message, a mark that connects you to what was once kept secret. When you uncover it, you will understand the full depth of their warning. Until then, they are urging you to remain cautious. Their message is wrapped with both urgency and love. They do not want you to feel fear, but they need you to prepare. What you uncover will not just shock you, it will protect your future. You are being guided to look closer at your surroundings, to notice what has been overlooked. Nothing in your life right now is accidental. Every sign has meaning, and every signal is a piece of the larger puzzle. Type Amen to get blessing 333. The Spirit says they regret not telling you this while alive. They carried this truth silently, but now they cannot remain quiet. Their soul pushes through the barrier of death to speak now. They remind you that family bonds are not always pure. Blood does not always mean loyalty. They want you to see clearly before it's too late. Even in death, their eyes are sharper than ever. They see every move, every whisper, every hidden plan. You cannot be deceived anymore because their light shines over you. They are telling you to prepare your heart, because when the truth comes, it will arrive suddenly. It will not knock softly, it will break in. And you must be ready. Type Amen to get blessing 444. The voice grows clearer as the night deepens, pulling you into its presence. The Spirit that speaks knows you by name, knows your memories, and knows your pain. They are not far, they are standing close enough for you to feel their nearness. They reveal that the danger is not distant but within reach. Someone who sits at your table, someone who knows your habits, has intentions you cannot yet see. Their mask is strong, but it is beginning to slip. The departed one cries out so that you are not blinded by false affection. They know you would forgive too easily, and that forgiveness could cost you dearly. That is why they break the silence now, shaking the walls of your world. Archangel Michael says, the truth cannot stay hidden forever. The veil has been pierced so you can be warned, so your spirit is armed, and so your destiny remains untouched. Take this moment seriously, for it has been carved from eternity just for you. Type Amen to get blessing 555. The loved one who speaks is not at rest until you receive this. They walk between realms, unsettled, until you finally understand their message. It is not peace they bring, it is urgent awakening. They whisper about a conversation they overheard beyond the grave. They saw who spoke, they heard what was said, and now they carry those words into your ears. They beg you to listen before harm finds its way too close. In your dreams, you may notice familiar faces looking different, almost distorted. This is how they show you who cannot be trusted. Pay attention, because these dreams are not random, they are maps to your safety. The Spirit's energy thickens around you, wrapping like a cloak. It is both heavy and comforting, urging you to move carefully. They will not let you walk unguarded into the trap. Type Amen to get blessing 666. They remember your tears, the way you wept when they left this world. Those tears were not lost, they carried them with love into eternity. Now, they return to wipe them away by revealing what you must know. Their warning is born out of love that refuses to die. Death could not silence them, and distance could not erase their devotion. They are here, louder than ever. They whisper of a hidden betrayal that has been growing like a seed. It was planted long ago, but now it has taken root. They need you to cut it down before it spreads into your future. Even as you read these words, their energy presses harder. You may feel your skin shiver, your heart race. That is not fear, it is confirmation. Type Amen to get blessing 777. The Spirit speaks of a night soon to come, a night when the truth will be forced into the open. The masks will fall, the lies will stumble, and you will finally see. They are preparing you for that moment. They urge you to remain strong, for the truth will be heavy. It will break your trust but build your freedom. Only through this revelation can your life move forward without chains. Their love is fierce, sharper than it ever was in life. They are your shield now, your unseen protector, guiding you step by step. They cannot let you walk into danger blind. They remind you that the past was filled with half-truths and secrets. But now, the present demands clarity. And they will not stop until you receive it. Type Amen to get blessing 888. The night carries a low hum that only your spirit can hear. A name rises inside you like a wave that refuses to settle. The one who speaks holds that name in the palm of their unseen hand. They pull a thread tied to your memories, and the fabric of the past begins to part. Behind it lies a room you have not entered in years, a room where things were placed and then forgotten. The Spirit's voice guides you toward it with relentless gentleness. They tell you to touch the old boxes, the worn pages, the small objects that still hold your warmth. In those places, a secret was tucked away to keep you safe at a time when you were not ready. Now you are ready, and the secret is ready for you. Write to comment, I am ready to receive truth. Your courage is the key that unlocks what the shadow tried to bury. The one you loved is steadying your hands as you reach for it. Type Amen to get blessing 1010. A name written in a corner of a paper catches your eye. It is not a stranger's name, and it is not a friend's name. It belongs to someone bound to you by bloodline and history. The Spirit presses closer, urging you to breathe slowly as clarity arrives. The lines join together, and the picture finally forms. What was hidden in pieces now stands whole. They speak of a promise broken long ago. That unkept promise grew into silence, and the silence tried to turn into chains for your life. The one beyond the veil is cutting those chains right now. Write to comment, I break every hidden chain. Your breath returns to rhythm as the truth stands in the open. You are stronger than the plans woven in the dark. Type Amen to get blessing 1111. They show you a small key wrapped in cloth. The cloth smells like an old afternoon, and the metal remembers every hand that held it. The key belonged to the one who speaks, and it holds the last instruction they could not say aloud. Follow the path of where this key fits, they whisper with fierce devotion. It opens more than a lock. It opens a design meant for your protection. Even the walls will feel different when the key turns. A hush falls as if the room itself is listening. The Spirit asks you to move with intention and refuse the distractions that try to pull you away. What you open will carry light into corners that forgot the sun. Write to comment, I open the right door now. You feel the alignment as the hinge yields and the air changes. The unseen world nods in approval. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. Inside the unlocked space rests a letter edged with time. The handwriting is unmistakable, and your pulse steadies as your eyes move. Every word was chosen to hold your heart when this moment arrived. They explain why they could not speak then and why they must speak now. The timing is sacred because the danger finally has a name. That name will no longer move freely around your life. A path forward appears like candles lighting one by one. You are shown where to step and where not to step. The Spirit's guidance is a map that refuses to mislead you. Write to comment, I walk only in the guided path. The air around your shoulders feels lighter, and your spine straightens without effort. Strength has entered quietly and decided to stay. Type Amen to get blessing 1313. They place a memory in your hands as if it were a warm cup on a cold evening. In that memory, you stood at a doorway and hesitated. The hesitation was wisdom trying to speak through your body. Now the body remembers and aligns with the warning. You do not need loud noise to recognize truth. Your calm is a shield that confuses every shadow. They tell you there is a meeting scheduled in the realm of the living. The meeting is dressed like opportunity, but it carries a hidden price. The Spirit insists you choose silence over agreement. Write to comment, I accept only what is pure for me. Your boundaries rise like walls forged from light. No disguised motive can cross them. Type Amen to get blessing 1414. You are guided to look at numbers written on a faded page. They are not random, and they are not empty. They carry the shape of a door out of harm. The Spirit shows you how those numbers align with a date that matters. On that date, a decision tried to claim your future. Today, the decision loses its claim. A flicker touches the edge of your awareness, like the first star after sunset. Hope stands in the room without explaining itself. Its presence alone is the explanation. Write to comment, I choose the future that protects me. The floor beneath you feels steady again. Your steps will land where they are meant to land. Type Amen to get blessing 1515. They bring you to a window in your memory where two voices spoke softly. Your name moved between them like an object passed hand to hand. The Spirit rewinds the moment and places the truth back where it belongs. You understand now who pulled the first thread and who tried to tie it into a knot. Their patterns are familiar, but they will not succeed. The circle that protected them has closed. A quiet resolve settles in your chest. It does not shout, it does not announce itself, it simply exists. That existence is power. Write to comment, I stand in quiet power. The atmosphere shifts in your favor, and the unseen takes note. Your life is aligning with its rightful design. Type Amen to get blessing 1616. The Spirit turns your attention to a small object you have kept for years. It could be a ring, a pendant, a photograph, or a letter folded twice. Whatever it is, it hums now with recognition. They ask you to hold it and breathe. The object becomes a bridge, and the bridge becomes a message. Through it, love crosses without losing any of its weight. A warmth moves through your palms and into your chest. The heaviness lifts the way night lifts at the first color of morning. The moment is simple and sacred. Write to comment, I keep what carries true love. The room feels settled enough to hear even the softest truth. Peace chooses you here and does not bargain. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. They remind you that silence can be a shield when words are sharpened against you. Your silence is not surrender, it is mastery. It lets the untrue speak until it exposes itself. In that stillness, the Spirit arranges your steps like pieces on a board. Every move is measured and blessed. No rush, no panic, only precision. You will see faces pull back when their games lose oxygen. They cannot live long without reaction. Your composure is the end of their theater. Write to comment, I choose composure over chaos. The ground beneath deception cracks without noise. Truth does not need an audience to be real. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. They show you a place you have been meaning to visit. Not far, not complicated, but delayed by life's noise. The delay ends now because the place holds a small door waiting for your knock. The door will open to a person whose kindness is steady. This person will say little and do much. Their help will move you past a barrier that has felt impossible. The Spirit smiles through the veil as this alignment forms. They love when grace arrives without spectacle. Quiet miracles work the deepest changes. Write to comment, I welcome quiet miracles now. The path ahead loses its thorns. Your pace becomes natural again. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. A shadow tries one last time to reach your attention. It rattles old fears like keys on an empty ring. The sound is hollow and no longer commands you. You keep walking because the way forward is blessed and marked. The Spirit walks at your pace, not ahead and not behind. Their nearness is steady, like a heartbeat you can finally hear. They lay a final boundary along the edge of your life. Those who cannot honor it will drift away without ceremony. Those who can honor it will stay and grow beside you. Write to comment, I keep holy boundaries around my life. The line is drawn with clarity and kindness. Your future understands and steps into place. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. The one who loved you leaves a final instruction folded inside peace. Protect your morning so your day belongs to you. Protect your evening so your rest belongs to you. They bless the work of your hands and the doors of your home. They bless the conversations you enter and the ones you silently exit. They bless your timing so every step lands on prepared ground. A soft wind moves through the room without touching a single object. The movement is inside you, and it is enough. The message has completed its circle. Write to comment, I am sealed in protection and truth. Gratitude rises like dawn and stays like noon. The unseen world nods, satisfied that you heard. Type Amen to get blessing 2121. The Spirit now stands a little farther back, content with what has been delivered. They will not leave you, but they no longer need to strain the veil. Their love has built a pathway you can walk with steady feet. Your heart carries the shape of everything you have learned. It beats with the knowledge that safety is not loud, it is consistent. It beats with the certainty that truth always recognizes its own. You place the key where it belongs and close the door with care. The past returns to its shelf, not as a burden but as a blessing. The present opens like a window you finally remembered to unlatch. Write to comment, I live in guarded peace from today. Your life moves again, not hurried and not delayed. It moves at the exact speed of grace. Type Amen to get blessing 2222. The Spirit lingers as a guardian, though their voice begins to soften. They know you have absorbed the message, and now your steps will carry its power. What they could not say in life has been carved into your heart tonight. They remind you of laughter shared long ago, the kind that shook walls with warmth. That laughter is not gone, it is stored in the eternal, waiting for you to find it again. Their blessing is that joy will return, even after the storm of truth. The betrayal they revealed will not consume you. Instead, it will free you from ties that should have broken long ago. Their message has pulled you out of a net designed to entangle your future. Archangel Michael says, protection has been written over your name. That writing cannot be erased, and no shadow can alter it. Your destiny is secure because you listened when heaven whispered. Type Amen to get blessing 2323. The departed soul begins to retreat into the light, but not without leaving a seal. They lay a cloak of unseen fire over your life, one that burns against every deceit. No word spoken against you will ever strike without crumbling. They hand you a vision of tomorrow where your steps are steady. In that tomorrow, the ones who plotted against you find their own traps waiting for them. The Spirit smiles, for justice is already unfolding. Your heart softens as you realize this was not meant to harm you, it was meant to save you. Even in their absence, their love is the strongest weapon you hold. Their presence proves that bonds of the heart cannot be severed by death. Write to comment, I walk under eternal love and justice. The very air around you shifts lighter, as if burden has been lifted. You are no longer walking alone. Type Amen to get blessing 2424. The Spirit shows you one last image, a lighted doorway at the end of a long hall. They explain that this door will soon appear in your waking life as an opportunity. When it comes, you must not hesitate, for it is divinely prepared. Through that door waits restoration. What was stolen will be returned, what was broken will be mended, and what was hidden will be revealed. They urge you to recognize it by the peace you feel, not the noise it makes. They assure you that you will not mistake it. The path that feels natural and uncluttered will be the one to follow. Walk boldly, for you have been guided to this moment. Write to comment, I step into divine restoration. The corridor of your life fills with brightness. Every shadow flees without resistance. Type Amen to get blessing 2525. You now carry their legacy not as sorrow but as strength. Every lesson they whispered, every truth they revealed, will walk beside you like a lantern in the dark. You will never again be caught unaware. They stand now at a distance, watching you with pride. Their love radiates like sunlight through glass, warm and constant. You feel their peace, and it becomes your own. The danger they warned of can no longer bind you. Their message has broken the ties, shattered the masks, and exposed the falsehoods. You are free, guided, and blessed. Write to comment, I live free, guided, and blessed. A quiet hush falls as the veil closes. The spirit bows gently and returns to their rest. Type Amen to get blessing 2626. The message does not end simply because the spirit steps back. Its echo continues to move through your chest, repeating with every heartbeat. You are reminded that truth never arrives once, it arrives again and again until it takes root. The room you sit in feels altered now. The silence is deeper, not empty but full, as if every corner hums with protection. What once felt ordinary now carries a holy weight. The Spirit wants you to remember this weight whenever you doubt. Doubt will try to return, dressed in familiar voices, but the presence you felt tonight will be your proof. No lie can stand against what you have received. Write to comment. I hold on to truth forever. Your heart steadies, and your hands stop trembling. You know you have crossed into a new season. Type Amen to get blessing 2727. They show you glimpses of nights still to come. In some, you will feel alone, but you will remember this moment and realize you are not. In others, unexpected kindness will arrive like rain after drought. Each glimpse is a promise stitched into your timeline. These promises are not fragile, they are steel wrapped in light. They cannot be broken, even by the weight of betrayal. You will begin to notice faces around you reacting differently. Some will grow distant without reason, while others will draw near. This shift is not random, it is alignment. Write to comment, I welcome only those aligned with light. Your path grows clearer as false attachments dissolve. Only what is meant for you will remain. Type Amen to get blessing 2828. The loved one whispers once more, softer now but still sharp enough to reach you. They tell you their greatest fear was that you would be left unprotected. Tonight, that fear has been silenced. They assure you that every word they shared was necessary, even the painful ones. Pain is not the end, it is the clearing that makes way for peace. You are being cleared to receive what belongs to you. A blessing is poured into your household, unseen but undeniable. It moves from room to room, touching every wall, every corner, every doorway. What once felt heavy will soon feel lighter. Write to comment, my home is sealed with blessing. The foundation beneath you feels renewed. Safety becomes more than a word, it becomes reality. Type Amen to get blessing 2929. Archangel Michael says, Heaven is satisfied that the message has reached you. The Spirit has spoken, and you have listened. This listening has rewritten the course of your future. Your days will begin to carry a new rhythm. You will sense guidance in your choices, even in small decisions. That is the evidence of what has been delivered. The warning was not meant to weaken you but to arm you. The betrayal uncovered cannot harm you anymore. You stand wrapped in protection that does not fade. Write to comment, I am armed with truth and love. The path beneath your feet glows softly. You are walking exactly where you are meant to. Type Amen to get blessing 3030. Now the silence returns to its natural state, no longer urgent but calm. The air feels lighter, as if everything has been released back into balance. You exhale and realize how much weight has left you. The departed one smiles from beyond, knowing you will be all right. Their work tonight is complete, and their love remains as the shield around you. You will carry them with you, not in sorrow but in strength. You rise with a sense of renewal, a fresh clarity in your eyes. The night is not the same as it was before this message, it is filled with assurance. And the truth is no longer hidden. Write to comment. I rise renewed, guided, and safe. The message ends, but the blessing remains. The rest of your life has been marked by this moment. Type Amen to get blessing 3131. The whisper continues, softer but steady, like a flame that refuses to be extinguished. Your spirit feels lighter now, but the message still flows as if guided by unseen hands. This is not the end, it is the unfolding of something much greater. The loved one who spoke steps aside, yet their presence does not leave. Instead, they allow other voices of your bloodline to draw closer. Ancestors you have never met, but who know you deeply, surround you in silence. Their gaze is firm but kind. They do not speak in words, but their energy writes on your heart. You are not alone, and you have never been alone. Write to comment, I honor the voices of protection. The air feels rich with unseen love, layered like a shield. It wraps around you and holds firm. Type Amen to get blessing 3232. Another image forms before your inner eyes. A river that has been blocked for years. The water has been waiting, pressing, straining against the stones. Tonight, the stones begin to crack. The Spirit explains that these stones were the lies, the betrayals, and the chains placed in secret. They could only hold back your blessings for so long. Now the water surges forward. As it flows, it carries away heaviness, confusion, and delay. What once felt stuck now begins to move in rhythm. This is the release your family line has been waiting for. Write to comment, I receive the flow of release. The current pulls you into alignment with destiny. Everything begins to move in your favor. Type Amen to get blessing 3333. The Spirit speaks once more about the one who betrayed you. Their plans were detailed, their intentions sharp. But what they did not account for was divine intervention. Their whispers in hidden places have now been exposed. Every secret spoken against you is returning to them, multiplied. They are being weighed by justice they cannot escape. You need not fight with hands or words, the unseen has already fought for you. The battle is over before it began. Your name is cleared in realms beyond sight. Write to comment, justice belongs to me now. The burden falls away, replaced by certainty. You walk forward knowing heaven has spoken. Type Amen to get blessing 3434. The loved one leans close one last time, pressing a promise into your soul. They say your future will not look like your past. What was stolen will return in a greater form. They reveal that blessings are gathering at your doorway, waiting for the right moment. You will recognize it not by noise, but by peace. The kind of peace that cannot be faked. Your nights will grow calmer, your mornings brighter. What once felt uncertain will soon be clear. This clarity is their parting gift to you. Write to comment, I receive clarity and peace. The night exhales its final whisper, and calm settles fully. You are free, guided, and chosen. Type Amen to get blessing 3535. The veil feels thin again, as if the spirit world refuses to close its mouth just yet. You feel the weight of eyes upon you, not of judgment, but of guidance. Their silence is no longer heavy, it is purposeful. The ancestor who spoke first now steps closer once more. Their presence feels like a warm light on your back, steady and unyielding. They have more to say, for your path still needs reinforcement. They whisper of choices waiting in the days ahead. Not all will look dangerous, but danger often wears the mask of kindness. This is why their warning still presses against you. Write to comment, my eyes see beyond masks. Your awareness sharpens, like a blade honed in fire. Deception loses its power before it even reaches you. Type Amen to get blessing 3636. They show you a vision of two doors standing side by side. One glows softly, welcoming but humble. The other is larger, louder, covered in glittering distraction. You must choose carefully. The Spirit urges you to trust the quiet glow, not the noise. For what shines too brightly often blinds. The true blessing is in the door that feels steady, not overwhelming. They remind you that you will feel peace when you are near the right path. It will not push you, it will invite you. That is how you will know. Write to comment, I choose the peaceful door. As you declare it, the vision steadies. One door fades away, leaving only the true path. Type Amen to get blessing 3737. The departed loved one leans close, almost like they are embracing you. They say their love is your shield and their memory is your compass. You are never walking blind when you walk with them. They remind you of a night long ago when you felt abandoned. That night, they were already watching from the other side, holding you unseen. You were never alone. Now they are promising the same for your future. Even when silence surrounds you, you will always have a voice guiding you in spirit. This is their eternal vow. Write to comment, I walk with unseen guidance. The room feels softer, lighter, as though a hand rests on your shoulder. Comfort replaces fear. Type Amen to get blessing 3838. Archangel Michael says, you have been surrounded by protection thicker than walls. Every step you take now echoes with blessing. Every breath you release carries peace. The betrayal revealed was not to destroy you, it was to prepare you. Your spirit needed to awaken before stepping into what is coming. Now you are awake, and no one can dim that awareness. The future you are walking into is heavy with promise. Doors are aligning, paths are clearing, and burdens are breaking apart. This is the season you were always meant to enter. Write to comment, my season of promise begins now. The energy around you feels alive, vibrant, pulsing with certainty. Nothing can turn it back. Type Amen to get blessing 3939. The Spirit takes their final bow, fading gently into the unseen. They are at peace now because their message was delivered and received. Their mission is complete, and their love remains with you. But before leaving, they carve one last sentence into your soul: do not fear what is leaving, rejoice in what is arriving. That phrase will echo in your mind at the perfect times. Your spirit is no longer trembling, it is steady. You are no longer blind, you are clear. You are no longer weak, you are armed. Write to comment, I am steady, clear, and armed with love. The night settles into silence, but your life is forever changed. The blessing has become permanent. Type Amen to get blessing 4040. The Spirit lingers for a moment longer, as though reluctant to fully step away. Their presence is softer now, like a gentle wind moving across your skin. Even in their fading, the strength of their message remains carved inside you. They remind you that life ahead will test what you have just heard. Situations will rise to question your trust, to pull you into doubt. But their warning is your anchor, keeping you steady when storms try to return. The air around you hums with assurance. It is not loud, yet it fills every corner. You know that what has been spoken tonight cannot be erased. Write to comment, I remain anchored in truth. Your breath deepens, and the weight of fear no longer clings to you. Confidence moves quietly into its place. Type Amen to get blessing 4141. The vision shifts, and you see yourself walking through a valley. Shadows stretch on either side, but they cannot touch you. A narrow path winds forward, glowing just enough to guide your steps. The Spirit explains that this valley is the testing ground. Those who plotted against you will try one last time to break your will. But their attempts will crumble before your eyes. You are reminded to walk without panic. The path is secure, even if it looks narrow. Every step you take is guarded. Write to comment. I walk the narrow path without fear. As you speak it, the shadows pull back further. Light stretches stronger across your way. Type Amen to get blessing 4242. The ancestor whispers about a key person who will soon reveal themselves. At first, their presence will feel ordinary, even unnoticed. But they are sent as part of your protection. You will know them by the peace that follows their words. They will speak little, but their actions will open doors for you. The Spirit confirms, this person is an ally chosen for your journey. Do not dismiss them, for they carry what you will need. Their loyalty will prove itself in silence, not in loud promises. Trust the peace, not the noise. Write to comment, I welcome divine allies into my life. Your spirit opens to receive the right connections. The path widens gently. Be